Did you know that the average person spends over 13 years of their life in education? Yet, some countries are light years ahead in ensuring their citizens receive world-class education, setting them up for wealth, innovation, and global influence. Now, imagine living in a country where access to top-tier education is the norm, not the exception. But here's the catch. These educated nations don't just prioritize knowledge, they use it to dominate the global economy, making them magnets for opportunities. In this video, we're uncovering the top 10 most educated countries in the world in 2024. Stick around, because by the end, you'll not only know which countries lead the pack but also what lessons the US can take from their success. And trust me, number 1 will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about education systems. Let's dive in, starting with number 10, a country proving that even with limited resources, education can still be transformative. 10. Finland, education as a way of life. Finland has become synonymous with educational excellence. The problem? In the early 1970s, Finland's economy struggled, and its education system was fragmented. The solution? A radical overhaul focusing on equal access and teacher quality. Today, teachers are revered, requiring a master's degree and years of training. Imagine a classroom where there's no pressure of standardized tests, yet students consistently rank among the best in the world. Finland has created an education utopia, fostering critical thinking and creativity. What can the US learn? Shift the focus from rote memorization to skills that prepare students for real-world success. Because here's the question: are we truly preparing future generations for a competitive global economy? But what if I told you there's a country even smaller than Finland punching well above its weight? 9. Singapore, small nation, big results. Singapore transformed from a struggling port city to an education powerhouse. The problem? Limited natural resources and a workforce unprepared for modern industries. The solution? Investing heavily in education and making it the foundation of national development. Singapore's system is intense, students face rigorous exams, but it pays off. With over 60% of adults holding tertiary qualifications, Singapore consistently ranks at the top in global education indices. If you thought your school exams were tough, imagine competing in a system where math problems look like they belong in NASA's labs. The US takeaway? Strategic investment in STEM fields could secure a stronger economic future. Speaking of STEM, the next country has made engineering its national sport. 8. Germany, the engineering hub. Germany's education system isn't just about degrees, it's about employability. The problem post-World War II? Rebuilding a devastated economy. The solution? A dual education model combining academic learning with practical apprenticeships. Today, Germany boasts a workforce skilled in everything from engineering to green technologies. This focus on vocational training ensures low unemployment and high productivity. What if the US adopted a similar apprenticeship model? Could it solve our skills gap and revitalize industries? But Germany isn't the only European country excelling. The next entry took education and turned it into a cultural phenomenon. 7. Switzerland, a tailored approach. Switzerland may be better known for chocolates and banks, but its education system deserves just as much attention. The problem? Balancing a multilingual, multicultural population. The solution? Decentralized education tailored to regional needs. Switzerland's apprenticeship programs are world-class, with nearly 70% of students opting for vocational training. The result? High employment rates and a workforce ready for global competition. Here's the real kicker. Switzerland's model is proof that local control, when done right, can outperform centralized systems. 6. Japan, tradition meets innovation. Japan's education system reflects its culture, disciplined, efficient, and innovative. The problem in the mid-20th century? Rebuilding an economy shattered by war. The solution? A rigorous education system emphasizing math, science, and technology. Today, over 50% of Japanese adults hold a college degree. But the real lesson lies in their focus on lifelong learning. From company training to community education programs, the Japanese never stop learning. Think about it. While we're binge-watching Netflix, someone in Tokyo is probably learning quantum mechanics for fun. But what happens when education isn't just about individuals but about the collective good? Enter our next contender. 5. Sweden, the welfare state's masterpiece. Sweden has taken education to another level by making it universally accessible and tuition-free. The problem in the mid-20th century? An uneven education system favoring the elite. The solution? Investing in public education and making university accessible for all. The result? Sweden has one of the highest percentages of post-secondary graduates globally. But here's the twist. Sweden's education system prioritizes equity over competition. Could the US close its wealth gap by adopting similar policies? But free education isn't always the answer, as the next country proves with its unique funding model. 4. Australia, the education export giant. Australia has turned education into a global business. The problem? A small domestic market for higher education. The solution? Attracting international students by offering world-class universities. Today, education is Australia's third largest export, with millions of international students flocking to its shores. The benefit? A knowledge economy fueled by diversity. This begs the question: how can the US leverage its education system to boost economic growth? 3. Canada, the immigration magnet. Canada combines accessibility with quality. The problem in the 20th century? A growing economy that needed skilled workers. The solution? A welcoming immigration policy paired with an excellent education system. Canada now ranks among the most educated countries, with over 56% of adults holding tertiary qualifications. Its secret? Integrating immigrants into its workforce through education. Could a similar approach solve America's talent shortages? But what happens when a country's education system becomes the envy of the entire planet? 2. South Korea, the education obsession. South Korea's dedication to education is legendary. The problem? Post-war poverty and illiteracy. The solution? A national obsession with academic excellence. South Korea now boasts some of the world's highest literacy and graduation rates. But the intensity of its system comes with challenges, including student burnout. South Korean parents might be the only ones who see a B+ as a national emergency. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, number 1. United States, the paradox of education. Surprised? You shouldn't be. Despite its flaws, the US has the world's largest number of top-ranked universities and leads in research output. The problem? Accessibility and affordability. The solution? Ongoing reforms and a growing focus on skill-based learning. The US remains a global education leader, but there's room for improvement. The question is, how can we unlock its full potential? Education is more than just knowledge, it's power. These countries prove that investing in education transforms societies, fuels economies, and shapes the future. So, what lessons will you take from this list? Comment below and let us know which country inspired you the most. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.